don't even know where to start. Well, first of all, hi, my name's Emily. I am returning to YouTube after a very long hiatus, and I just kind of want to do this kind of re-intro video. First, I kind of want to talk about why I took such a long hiatus from YouTube. Well, first, let's talk about the biggest thing, which I think a lot of people are here for. You know, I started this YouTube channel to kind of document my infertility journey, and obviously, we had a successful ending to our infertility journey. This is Adeline. She will be 8 months old, coming up here in a couple days, and we couldn't be more happy. Did you spit up? So like I said, I took a break from YouTube, and I just kind of want to talk about why. First of all, I kind of really struggle with YouTube in general. Like, I love YouTube, I love making content for YouTube, but I really struggle. I think personally I just get a little like nervous putting myself out there on YouTube, particularly because of like just the people I know in my social circle. I feel like I'm not very confident as far as like them getting it or understanding what I'm doing here. So I think it's just kind of my own personal insecurities and hang-ups. I just get a little scared. Also, I am a cheerleading coach, a high school cheerleading coach. What you doing? Did you poop? No, you didn't poop. Okay, where was I? This will be fun to edit it all. Look, right there. So additionally, I'm a high school cheer coach, and I feel like I kind of get a little nervous that like my high school kids are gonna find this, but you know, originally when I started this YouTube channel, I didn't even tell my husband about it. Like, my mom doesn't know, nothing. I just, like I said, it's kind of like my own personal hang-ups. But, you know, I returned to my YouTube channel actually to delete it. And I was met with an overwhelming amount of comments as far as people wanting to know what had happened with my infertility journey, kind of wanting an update. I got some really kind comments of saying like that people could relate to me, and that's certainly not why I joined YouTube in the first place, was for like that personal validation. Kind of joined it when I was in a really dark time with my infertility, and it was just kind of a great outlet I had, and I found kind of a tribe of other women experiencing the same thing. But here we are now, we're in this quarantine and this pandemic. I have gotten laid off from my job, and I have nothing better to do besides parent this little one. So I talked it over with my husband. He kind of gave me the push to come back, and like I said, I figure I have nothing else to lose, and you know, maybe you're here because you want to cringe over how terrible and awkward these videos are, and if that's the case, well then, here I am. So I kind of just want to give an update of what has happened since I stopped my YouTube channel. I stopped it back in like December or November of 2018. Now I'll tell you, I've not even gone back and watched those videos because again, it's weird watching yourself on videos. In December of 2018 is when we ultimately got pregnant. It was on our 3rd round of Clomid, and that was really exciting. And then in July, sorry, I'm like looking at my phone because I wrote down notes of things I want to talk about. And I am going to go into like further detail about my pregnancy and my birth and all that, her birth, I should say. But I just kind of want to give this as a quick recap. So December 2018, we got pregnant. July 2018, we built a home, and we moved into our first home, which was so exciting. September was when baby Adeline arrived, and all the joy that has come with that, because she is an awesome baby. In December of 2019, we unfortunately lost my mother-in-law to a very long battle with cancer. That was really hard on all of us. It still is to this day. I won't pretend to put myself in my husband's shoes, my sister-in-law's shoes, my brother-in-law's shoes, my father-in-law's shoes. My mother-in-law got to be in my life for such a short amount of time in the grand scheme of things, and I miss her dearly. You know, I just kind of have always tried to be a support for my husband when it comes to that, because there's just no way I can fully, you know, empathize with what my family has gone through in losing her. but we definitely miss her every single day, and I know she's watching me film this YouTube video. In February of 2020, so just this past February, my husband, who is actually a full-time paramedic with the fire department, he is actually still reserves with the U.S. Air Force, and so in February of 2020 he deployed, and he has been gone since February of 2020. Do you want to take your bow off? So he deployed in February, and we have been missing him ever since. Keep your bow on, it's so cute. Now that you're more self-aware that you have a bow on, you don't let me put it on as much, do you? Leave it on. Oh, is that fun? Oh, is that comfier? You want to eat it? You do you, girl. You do you. And then, kind of like I mentioned, in March of 2020, so just less than a month ago, I was laid off from my job because of the coronavirus, which was super devastating, and it still is. I've worked for the same company for 8 years, and I finally got my absolute dream job with this company. I got to work from home. It was in an industry that I'm super passionate about, and I know I'm not the only one that got laid off from the coronavirus, so it's just a bummer. I'm still not over it, but it has kind of led me to obviously having a ton of free time, and has given me the opportunity to kind of come back and film some content. So if you haven't noticed, if you were a subscriber already, which I had a very small amount of subscribers that I loved so much, I have totally rebranded my channel, and I'm going to be rebranding my Instagram. Oh, sissy. Okay, it's nap time. We will be back. Okay, let's try this again. So yeah, essentially I'm just going to try to give this another go and put myself into it. Like I said, it's something I've always loved to do, but just something I'm a little shy about. So I have a feeling I'll probably lose some subscribers if you are one of those that is kind of still in a season of infertility. I know it was really hard for me to watch women that, once they became pregnant, I essentially was, not that I wasn't happy for them, but I just kind of was done following their journey since I wasn't ready to be a part of that season of life yet. So if you're still in that time where you are struggling to get your baby, please know, I've said it in pretty much all my infertility videos. I have a feeling, like I said, I haven't watched them back, but it's something I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, and you're certainly not alone out there. What I can say is that I thank God every single day that he finally gave me Adeline. And I look at, we had our miscarriage the first time that we did our Clomid round, and, while that hurts, I know that if that hadn't have happened, that baby wouldn't have been Adeline. Maybe it's something you don't want to hear if you're still struggling, but it's something I think of every single day, that wow, I can't believe God finally gave me a baby, and he gave me the baby that I have. She's incredible, and I love her to death. So moving forward, if you want to, please feel free to like my videos, subscribe. What I'd also love is if you commented below and told me what kind of content that you're interested in seeing. I'm just kind of going to put out content that I've enjoyed watching in the past, and just kind of go from there. But if there's something that you want to know, something that you want me to talk about, something that you want me to film, please let me know. I'm happy to give the people what they want. Thank you for hanging in there if you did. Thank you for joining me if this is your first video that you're watching. This is the year I am trying to be my most authentic self. We'll see if that works in this day and age. But yeah, so thank you for hanging around. Thank you for watching my video if you made it this far. I appreciate it, and we will see you next time. I am going to change outfits and film another video and pretend that I'm doing it next week. But my baby's napping right now, so I have all the time in the world, I hope. All right, you guys. Thank you.